Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno 1800 Survival. Well, it doesn't really look like survival out there, does it? People are actually doing just their daily lives, right? Tending the dogs, driving around in cars. Well, also their cows. I don't know what they're doing here, but anyway, it's a fine day in Billoway where we are right now, and Billoway is a pretty important town by now. For our empire, for a small empire that is. We have started with the malt production and the hops, and that means now we can finish our beer production that we have started in the last episode. And I would like to go ahead with the first 6 breweries. Yep, you name it right, 6 breweries it is for 6 tons of beer. That's not going to be totally enough, so I'm also going to increase my productivity for my plantations and for my farms a bit by 25% for each, so that we have a good surplus working this. I don't want to build more of them than necessary. With the workers, as we can see, it's getting a bit tight here, but they will also profit from the beer, of course, right? So workers will be really happy. By the way, I think we don't have a church yet in Billoway. That is something I can rectify right away, to be honest. So let's go ahead. We do have some space here. I'm probably not going with the biggest church there is, so one of these here should be fine, right? And once again, there it is in all its glory. A church for Billoway. This should make people really happy. Yeah, it is, right? Without even the beer. Oh, these people don't know what's in it for them. It's the classic Billoway beer. By the way, I do have a few more farmers down here. I really want to squeeze in more people into this town here, as it's pretty important for us. And also, by the way, we need the taxes. Alright, we don't have a lot of them at the moment, so my beer production should be ramping up now. It's going to be 8. Perfect. That means we have a surplus of 7 for Vega, and in Vega with the latest upgrades it's at 8, so we actually need to pump out more. Let's go ahead with one more malt house, 2 more hops plantations, and also 2 more breweries. Really, yeah, it's going to be crazy, really, but it is necessary, and that's even without the trade unions so far. I might actually need to also go with 2 more grain farms there, just to make this complete. And I think we definitely will need another upgrade here for the warehouses, that is. Of course, all of this, we still need a trade route. Snapdragon would be nice for this. We already have the bread trade route, but I would like to keep the trade route specialized and separated, especially because we're getting into higher volume areas soon. So for Billoway, we're having the bread, the whole row, right? And then also the beer, the whole row. And Snapdragon, you're already at the harbor, so just go ahead and get us that first batch of beer over. It's 9 tons, yeah. You might say that's enough. Of course, it's not. Let's pause the beer for the artisans and the workers. We need to be very selective with this for the moment. The riots continue to increase. This is really dragging me down now on my money. So we are actually having, yeah, let's call it an emergency. We are running out of money here pretty fast. My first countermeasure, beside of course my beer and rum production, is also now clippers. So we can build them and make some money out of them. Of course, it doesn't help that I do have quite a lot of warships already. By the way, how's the war looking between the 2 of them? Leo and Miss Hunt. Not that great, I think. They've lost both quite a lot of ships. I mean, yeah, Leo still has a lot of them. Did it matter for the military score? No, it did not. Both of them are still really, really difficult, or really, really powerful. But we are trying to catch up, of course. There is darkness, one of my other clippers. And we can, yeah, go ahead and sell it as well. By the way, I think Madame Kahina has a quest. A delivery quest. Exciting task. I have something for you to do. One of my providers failed to load an item I requested. Very thrilling indeed. Where's the crate? Pick it up at your clipper. Alright. Let's take one of my frigates for that. A ship that can defend itself. Getting this one done. Oh, by the way, this has some loot on board as well. I'll take it. We need every single piece of credit right now that we can get our dirty hands on. Meanwhile, I would like to continue with the expansion of Cravioto. So my other New World, or my main New World island actually. And let's make it like so. We can build them right away, I guess. Let's also have a marketplace for this whole area, together with a chapel. Keeps people happy, of course. And then some blocks of houses here, especially towards the harbor then. Like so. They don't really pay a lot of taxes, unfortunately. So this is all for workforce, for unlocking more buildings in the process. Especially also my old world productions that we are going to need. Let's go ahead with the full blocks again. Mix the blocks up a bit here. That Cravioto is prospering. This, of course, will, in return, require more fish, more plantain, more fried plantain, and probably also a bit more ponchos. So let's go ahead, build another alpaca farm, poncho downer up here. I might need to upgrade one of my warehouses. Let's do this. Well, once again, very expensive. We're dropping to 20,000 credits now. Now, who thought the money problems were gone? A thing of the past. Severely mistaken, that is. We are in the midst of it. Let's go back to the old world real quick, because I think we have arrived here. Yep. Let's sell the soap and... Oh, come on. We can sell this. Some soap and, yeah, the paper there for 4,000. And what's up? Do you want to give me the crate? There it is. And deliver it to the schooner here. There it's also my first royal warship. Hui Kang it's called. It's a mighty ship. And it's going to be the JC Nadine, one of my long-term supporters. Hello. Glad to read you in the comments always. And the JC Nadine is going to be our spearhead, our masterpiece for now. That's the most powerful warship that we can have for a long time, at least until the introduction of battleships and steamships. Now I think we should have a lot of beer now in 23 tons. We can take this. Yep. Let's go ahead and unlock us the beer for the artisans. We're at negative 1,000 for the moment, and let's also do it for the workers. And we'll just see where this gets us now with the balance. And as we can see, the 1,000 is gone. It's going to a plus 1,000 now with that. Probably going to plus 2,000 with that. It should be higher though. We can sell a clipper in the meantime for 7,000. We're at 2.5 with it. 2.8. Yeah, 3,000 it's probably going to be. Meaning that we get 4,000, 4,500 on the plus side just for beer. It could even be more, to be honest. It's also, and that is really important, makes my people happy, right? So my worker happiness is now finally positive again, and the artisans are not that angry. This is going to help us out. We can turn in another quest, a bit of money there again. We're at 4,000 now. That was actually 5,000 in addition to what I had. Perfect. The frigate, let's get this one home. And without even anything else, we're at 4,000. I haven't even unlocked the rum yet. That would be my next target. For rum, it might not hurt to have a few more people. So what my goal right now is bumping up that. Oh, look at that. We had another major plague over there. Rebuilt all of them. I need more farmers. Most of them were killed with the plague, unfortunately. I will need more taxpayers here. And of course, I will also need to reinforce my productions with that then. That's something, unfortunately. Yeah, look at that. They're all lacking farmers at the moment. I've rebuilt the houses, but it's going to take a while for this to recover again. My hideous city. Also, the first rum has been unloaded. 115 tons. So that's a whopping business. And let's go ahead and give it to my artisans. Workers don't drink rum, so it's just the artisans. It's going to make them particularly happy. We'll put them to the plus side. And as we can see on the balance, already 1,000 plus. Probably going to be to 2,000 plus with that, leading to 7,000 credits per minute that we earn. However, of course, we're just in the beginning for the rum business. So artisans and engineers will then be the real cash cow. Now, the balance is also going up again for my farmers. I just hope that we don't lack anything else. It should be fine. Yeah, fish is going down with 1. The schnapps is going down right now, but that's because we are lacking the workforce, of course. The same with the fish. Right, so it will recover then again for the positive side. I think with sausage, that would be the only thing where I really need to reinforce something. Soap as well. We are still in the soap trading business, right? So let's just go ahead and finish those remaining pig farms over here. 5 of them. And with that, let's also go ahead with 4 more slaughterhouses. I don't think that upgrades are required yet. Workforce wise though, it's still tricky, the whole thing. We can go ahead with a few more houses here. And I would like to do this. guess, right? Because this is going to be industry zone there as well. So this is probably the outer edges of what I can afford expansion-wise. So we're just going ahead and have some mass buildings here close to the industry zone then. And there's a mine that I'm also going to keep intact there. There's a coal mine. That's definitely something we're going to need. And building-wise, there's still one more blueprinted one. Where's the marketplace? I would still like to use this one here for my next city district as well. So we definitely can go ahead and squeeze us in another marketplace here together with a pub. Just beside my main road that continues to extend all the way here. And then we can just have more houses then as well. Definitely something here I would like to have. We do have the palace after all as well. Palace could also be on that side. I just want to make sure that we do have a bit of room for the grounder business. And as we can see, once workforce recovers, so is also my production. And I don't need to worry about these things any longer. Now, this makes room for something new, for new productions, right? We have the engineers here. Of course, the goal is to spread my engineers further, but for now, I would like to focus on some new productions we need to prepare. So we have the canned food, the sewing machines, and the fur coats as my next demand. Fur coat wise, I think we could still go back to Billoway with some more area here, or I'm using Havisham. This is something I rather prefer, to be honest, because in Havisham we also have then the red pepper, and I can kind of like mix it up. Plus, it's an island that I would like to also fortify. Let's go ahead. The nifty mullet, ready for action. One of my new clippers. And Guillemot, I'm going to sell. By the way, yes, we can also sell them at Madame Kahina. Just to avoid the pirate, makes things a bit easier. Also, there's my ship. Resource-wise, we still need to push my... We still need to push the workforce a tiny bit, to be honest. Let's also get some steel beams over. I'm not expecting an attack on this island right now. We are very well protected by Leo, right? So Miss Hunt cannot get there. And in that case, they're still fighting each other, right? Miss Hunt and Leo. Even though not really fully out. So they are keeping their distance, both of them. I don't care for now. Right? We can slowly start building more ships. So I would be able to build another royal warship. Let's actually do this. Gives me another influence bonus, the Admiral. And with the Admiral, we are getting an attack speed plus 7, was it? Yep, there it is. We have lots of workers that would like to upgrade. These people down here, they will need a school. So let's go ahead and also provide. I think actually here would be a good position. So we have this space here, another tiny block then. And that makes a school available for these people here. So that we have the right location for that, and perhaps also some mixed trees in the background, or some mature trees. That's also fine, and that is providing a bit more. This is also boosting my workers, of course, because a school provides more workers per building. However, we have them. No farm upgrades for the moment, though we can rebuild that. This gives me a revolting city upgrade now. Perfect. So we are not disgusting anymore. It's really interesting what the pirate is doing there right now. Gathering his ships. Her ships. I think the pirate is preparing an attack. If I'm not severely mistaken, it looks like it. Build another cannon tower. And let's also build as a flamethrower, to be honest. This is very helpful. There it is. Let's get my ships a bit closer there to the defense. I think she's attacking, right? Nah. Moving somewhere else with that. It's fine though. We do need the defense anyway. We need to be very careful what the pirate is doing there. It's not normal for her to gather the fleet. So there must be an attack planned or something. We continue in Cravioto. We got lots of clay deposits here. And I would like to use my Obrero workforce with that. We need to start building or producing bricks in the new world as well. Right? So very important. And with that, we got the first brick factories on the way. Let's also have another warehouse here for all the additional production. And I would like to use the second one here as well, right? It's actually really expensive, to be honest. 200 obreros this requires. So that's not something you can do so easily. That's 400 obreros we are now kind of like using then just for brick production. There you go. We still have lots and lots of people though that would like to upgrade. So let's go ahead. move a bit further over here then as well. And leveling Cravioto up to a colony status. Meantime, the nifty mullet has arrived in Havisham. Let's use the first building materials here right away to build us a depot. Let's make it 2 depots. The volume will be a bit higher to all the productions here. And let's get it back right away, getting some more building materials over. Though we got 100 timber, that is fine to start building a smaller village up, right? So we can use the fishermen here. And do we want to have... Yeah, let's have a fisherman for now, right? 1 is fine. And then we're just going to have a smaller village here. Nothing big, nothing extraordinary. Just this small village. Perhaps they get a pub or something like that. Alright, let's give them a pub. Making things a bit happier for these guys. And that's it, right? I think that's fine. Also my consumption-wise, it should be fine then once these people move in. Having a bit of happiness too. And this is then enough already for, yeah. First of all, what we can have here is a smaller timber production. Let's have 1 of them.
I just know you'll give for a worthy cause.
And a puzzle quest from Bente, improving my relationship with her a bit. Find a black bear, 2 black bears and wolves in her city. Now, that's something I haven't had in a while, to be honest. Alright, so we need to have a closer look at her city, which is burning. And there should be some animals roaming around. Probably killing thousands of children. And we just need to rescue them. At least the ones that are still alive. There isn't a bear. Oh, they're not in the city, I just realized. Right? The wolves and the bears, they're in the mountains, I think. That's the first 2. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. Could it be any easier? Thank you, Bente. 13,000 credits and 5 reputation. And of course, we could also try the flattery. It worked. And yeah, it gives me the confidence to also try it with Leo. This time he likes me. And Miss Hunt, we already got those 2 repetition. It's juicy looking. And now we're back to 0. Very nice. Also the pirate doesn't like that so much. Right, let's try to calm down there again. Just because we had 1 success with Bente. Going to get some more building materials. 50 tons. Some weapons, for sure. Let's make 30 tons. Let's make 40 tons of weapons to get a flamethrower too. And some bricks and some more steel beams. That should be fine for Havisham. By the way, we are already producing timber. That was quick. Being produced now. And this makes it possible then for us, to have hunting cabins. That would be my main goal for Havisham for the moment. I prepare my next production chain, and that would be fur coats. And fur coats do require, where are they? We do require 3 of them right now. That's 2 fur coat dealers, make it 3 fur coat dealers, make it 4, right? And those 4 will require 8 hunting cabins, unfortunately. I'd say a very expensive business that is. That's 4, 6, 8. Then we just make a connection. This one will have quite the distance there. I'd consider a brick road just for this fella here. Do that. And of course, we will definitely need another house. It will not reduce the effectiveness really that much. That's it. We got the 8 rolling then already. So Havisham will be a port for that. We can go back to the New World because, of course, in the New World, we can prepare then my next business. And that is then Tombola. So here we have a beautiful island that still belongs to us. And I can make this happen. Another village here. Definitely, we would like to do this, right? We need the workforce. I will not be able to get a commute pier into Tombola ever because I don't have the mod installed. So we need to make sure that those people are happy. We have plantain here, by the way, which is just ideal, really. Definitely also once again a chapel. Finally, we can also, by the way, upgrade now people down here in Vega, and I would like to do this, probably not all of them, as We got workers here then close to the industry zone. I think I like that a bit more from the looks, but we'll just decide then, especially also along the main road there, of course. More artisans means, of course, more money. Yeah, unfortunately it is costly, but we do need to build another hospital. We're losing a lot of people there, and I think I'm just going to move those 4 souls and build me another hospital right here into the city center. We have 2 of them now. 1, 2. Looking for those areas, especially here, since we get lots of sickness all the time in that farmer district. With some more building materials in Havisham, let's go ahead and, yeah, upgrade that one. A flamethrower I would like to have, and also a normal cannon. Right, so both of them here. Plus the upgrade for the trade post. That should be sufficient for now, at least to hold any ships at bay before my main fleet arrives. And in that case, we're protected by Leo, of course, down there anyway. In Tombola, meanwhile, we can build the marketplace and the first people. And together with them, ooh, it's a big island there, to be honest. Right. Let's just try to make a bridge here to the other side, and then here. Holy cow. There we have lots of space for beautiful plantations then. And for now, though, I would like to start right up here with a smaller timber industry. So we don't need to worry about that any longer. And I think... let's make it 3. And I think we also have, yeah, 2 clay deposits. Just very good. Where are they? One is here and one is on the other side there, where we already are. That's that. And also my second royal warship is coming out. Beautiful, the Grey Goblin. We got 2 of these buggers now. And let's also build another clipper. Let's build 2 more clippers, as we will need them for the new trade routes that are coming then as well soon. So far so good. Some foundation here, and then we can finally push for tier 4 engineers. That would be my goal now, as quickly as possible. Stay tuned.